everyone. Welcome back to Poets and Quants' Must Reads, a quick, digestible recap of the top business school news sponsored by Center Court, our virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Blyzeffer, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get to it. Number 1, if Harvard succeeds in revoking Francesca Gino's tenure, it would be history-making. If Harvard Business School is successful in stripping Professor Francesca Gino's tenure, it could be the very first time any faculty member at Harvard University has lost the lifetime protection tenure offers a faculty member. Harvard's Office of the President notified Gino that it had begun the process of reviewing her tenure on July 28th over allegations of research misconduct. Gino has filed a $25 million lawsuit against Harvard, HBS Dean Datar, and the authors of Data Colada, a blog that initially alleged data fraud in her research. If Gino loses tenure, it would be the very first time Harvard University has forcibly stripped a tenured faculty member's position since the 1940s. This story by P&Q editor John Byrne outlines the tenure process Gino faces, as well as the difficult time Harvard may have of it. You can find it in our news tab. Number 2, highest paying MBA specializations. In today's competitive business world, an MBA can help you supercharge your career, but not all MBA degrees are created equal. A key aspect that can make your MBA degree stand out from the rest is specialization. Specialized MBA degrees provide a specific set of skills that can lead to career growth and enhanced earnings. U.S. News recently rounded up some of the highest paying MBA specializations using data from PayScale. You can see which specializations yield the highest paychecks now in our trending tab. Number 3, acceptance rates and yield at the top 50 U.S. MBA programs. In spring 2022, Poets and Quants reported that the window of opportunity to get into a Reach business school in the United States had narrowed dramatically. Applications were up, acceptance rates were down, and yield, the percentage of admits who actually enroll, was on the rise across the board, all of which suggested that the leading MBA programs had fully recovered from the coronavirus pandemic. That prediction may have been a bit premature. At the elite B schools of the top 50 U.S. MBA programs, acceptance rates have climbed back up. You can see which schools are accepting more students in our full list up now on our homepage. Number 4, our weekly roundup of news you can use. No matter where you are in your journey, we bring several helpful stories to you this week. First up, AI specializations and certifications for MBAs. This story, now on our homepage, also offers valuable MBA resume and recommendation advice. Next, why you should consider an international MBA. This story explains why now is a great time to apply and gives top tips from admission insiders at LBS, INSEAD, HEC, and IE. You can find it in our admissions tab. Finally, who should retake a 730 GMAT? In this story from our MBA handicapping series, we put an M7 prospect through the ringer to gauge his chances of landing a top school. You can find it in our admissions tab. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. I also want to alert all the school seekers out there to Center Court's upcoming MBA Festival. You'll hear from alumni and career experts from leading business schools about how the MBA can fast-track your career. Our next event is October 3rd and 4th, and you can register now for free. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer, and you can join me next week right here for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay informed.